Welcome back to another episode of the Marketing Stuff Podcast. If you are a returning watcher, I appreciate you. And if you're new, thanks for joining us. So you'll notice this episode's a little different because there's no one else with me. Today is a special announcement, and I'm excited. Something that myself and other members of my team have been thinking about doing for a really long time, but we've kind of needed to play around with and figure out what it looks like. So I wanted to walk you through some things that have happened on the show, and then what's changing. So the celebration is we have officially reached I think this is technically the 13th episode. So, yes, most podcasts don't make it past the first five, right? So, anytime a show makes it past the five mark and then gets into the double digit mark, it's worth celebrating because many podcast hosts are not able to achieve that number. So, I appreciate everybody on my team that's helped making it happen. Uh, my marketing assistant, my editing team, and then folks like you that are watching the show that lets us know that we should keep posting, and then any of my guests. So thank you so much. We have officially been listened to in 7 different countries, so that's exciting. We're looking forward to the growth that happens as we continue to move forward. But that's enough about that. Again, thanks everybody for supporting the show, and if you've been listening for a while, again, thank you. And if you haven't entered the drawing yet for the free Yeti Blue microphone. Let me show it to you. This is literally the microphone you get. So if you haven't entered that drawing yet, make sure you do that. I want to give this thing away. Um, this is not sponsored by Yeti. I found this at the store, and it was it just made sense, right? Okay, so what are the changes? What are the changes? So there is so much change happening in the marketing landscape. And I am subscribed to so many newsletters that I'm constantly bombarded with updates. But there's not a place where I can go and watch the updates and get what I need really quickly, and then be directed to a place where I can learn more about that subject. And so we're going to fill that space. So what you're going to find is we don't know the frequency yet, so I'm not going to promise any number of frequency at this point. We're gonna start off with one a week, um, and we may do some to supplement some of the interview based shows. So you may get 1 to 2 of those a week, along with the interview shows. So that's what I'm saying at this point. Next week on the show, we do have a special guest. He is the editor in chief at Follow Your Buyer. So it's going to be a fantastic episode. If you've ever wanted to get your work published or be a guest writer on any of your favorite publications, this is going to be an amazing episode for you. Um, and then moving forward, what you'll see, so after next week, we'll start to publish those updates. And our plan is to keep those updates to about 5 minutes or less. So the structure is still being played with, but I do need your help. What topics would you want us to cover specifically? So if there's something that you feel like you're having a hard time keeping up with, or there's an area that you have a special interest in, let me know in the comments below. We'll make sure we add that to our queue, and make sure that we're getting alerts about it so that we're able to create videos about it. So that's my special announcement today. That is the show today. We need time to make this transition, and so we will actually be planning the first newscast episode this week to be recorded this week, and then put it in the publishing queue within 2 weeks. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I hope that it's helpful to my small business owners, to my new entrepreneurs. There's so many things that are coming and updating that I think this is going to be critical for you to be able to kind of wrap your mind around the stuff that's important. Matter of fact, there's probably been about 6 things that have happened in the last month that I know several small business owners don't know that they just happened. And these are things that could impact your business long term. And as marketing professionals, we need to keep a pulse on them too. and there's just so much information flying at us. So I hope to be a help. Again, let me know in the comments what topics you'd like to see. If there's some update that you've seen that you're like, hey, I would love for you to kind of give me some insight on this. What are your perspectives? Please let me know. I look forward to sharing that with you. Outside of that, stay out here winning, y'all.